solid enough to walk on. We're gonna break through. 4,817 vertical feet to get up here. Kind of nut job hike bikes there, bike all the way up, something like this. So good for you, and it's so worth it. Oh, end of the line. Hey everyone, MinerBiker here. Me and both of the dogs, one's over there, and the Fezzari Wasatch Peak Hardtail are just south of the town of Marysvale, Utah, just off Highway 89. We're at the bottom of what's called Gold Gulch. We're gonna go explore up this. Gonna be quite a bit of just some rough forest road and old OHV trail riding. Explore some old mining history stuff up here, some sites and things I've seen on Google Earth I want to go check out, and then we may push up higher from there up onto some old Forest Service single track that, if we can get high enough, it'll actually connect us all the way clear up to the Skyline National Recreation Trail I've already ridden and videoed. We'll see if we make it that far. It's gonna be a lot of climbing. Definitely why I brought the hardtail, and as you can see, we also brought a lot of water. So, yep, give me fun. Let's go check it out, go explore some old mining stuff. Obviously, I could have drove further up this road, but that one I can ride it. Good for you. Well, that's got steep. Get a little more rugged. We've only come a mile and we've already climbed over 500 feet. That's quite a grade. Mile and a half, 835 vertical feet already. We're gonna be over 1,000 vertical before we even hit 2 miles. Get you a little water. Just to let you know how much you've been climbing. 1.8 miles and we're already over 1,000 vertical feet. If you can see that. Whole lot of maples. They're pretty. Oh man. Getting up to our first aspens, and they are bright. Super bright. All right, we're at about 3 miles up from the mouth of the canyon. We're gonna detour off onto this trail that goes out onto this ridge line. This be on the north side of Gold Gulch, between Gold Gulch and Cottonwood Creek. Detour out onto this, which on Google Earth, pretty cool looking old mine site out at the end of this old road. We'll check that out, get some good views, take a break from the brutal climbing for a little bit, detour over this way, don't come back and keep hunting. Beautiful view of Monroe Mountain across the way. This is Cottonwood Canyon, Cottonwood Creek off to our left. It should drop down a little bit, kind of up and down a little. This ridge line. The town of Marysvale right there, then Marysvale Canyon at Highway 89, the Severe River run through. And that's the Pavant mountain range, or Pavant up there. And then Sevier Valley. And this is Monroe Mountain right here, and then Gledwin Mountain's the farther one. This is looking up towards the peaks of the Tushars, so that is Mount Holly there on the left. And then let's see, that's Delano's just out of sight. I don't think we can actually see Delano. And then you got the two Edna peaks sticking up right there. Mount Brigham's just out of sight up here, and then Delano's up over the horizon a little, where you can't see it. So this is Cottonwood Creek right here. Good for you. What's in there, bud? Trap for nails and stuff. Made old kerosene can. Solid enough to walk on. We're gonna break through. I love old historical stuff like this. Most of the stuff here in the Tushars is from the late 1800s, early, some to up to the mid 1900s that this stuff was actively mined. Well, there is one still active mine right down here at the mouth of Cottonwood Creek, called the Deer Trail mine. It's actually an active gold silver mine down there. Down here right below the cabin. It's where it's like the mine used to be. Looks like she's long since buried. That's probably where she would have been right there. You can see all the old timbering and stuff like that. Some of this is probably portal, and then just probably some other buildings and things like that here. You can tell right there is where the adit would have been. For anyone who doesn't know, an adit is the correct term for a mine opening or tunnel that only has one end, or one opening. So a mine tunnel has openings at two ends, at both ends. A mine adit only has an opening at one end. There you go. There's your waste rock dump. It looked like it was a fairly decent sized mine. There's quite a lot of waste rock dumped out here. Obviously it was big enough to justify building the cabin. It looked like they probably, I would guess, probably had an ore car track that ran out here onto these timbers and dumped off down this. That's the Deer Trail mine right down there. So that's an active gold and silver mine. Alrighty, now I gotta climb back up out of here. Not a super long climb, but it's gonna be steep and loose. Plod our way up that. Now we're back up here, just traversing along this ridge again, heading back the way we come. It's gorgeous looking up Cottonwood Creek up towards the Edna Peaks up there. Alrighty, finished up our detour out there on the north ridge, going out there to that mine. Now we're back on the main Gold Gulch road. We'll continue our steep climbing upwards. Whew, yep, up we go. Oh, a little cabin. Another little log cabin here on the side of the road, and it looks like there's another mine over here just down below the road from that other log cabin. There's another cabin. This one looks to be maybe a little bit A little bit newer, not quite as old. Beds, shelves, an old chair. Okay, this Gold Gulch road is pretty freaking insane. It's pretty, actually a fairly decent road. I'd drive up this, no problem. Holy flip, it's steep. Oh my gosh. <sighs> 2,800 feet now. And most of that's probably only within about 4 miles, 3.5, 4 miles, 2,800 feet. That's a lot of climbing. Gonna drop down through a little valley here and up onto another little ridge line, so we're kind of heading south now. Here, kind of around the head of Gold Gulch. Steep little drop down. Look, another really steep climb. Momentum helps a lot. I made it up onto the ridge on the south side of Gold Gulch, between it and 10 Mile Creek. Whew. Should have a pretty decent view. This is looking east down on Pite Reservoir. Up over that way we got the canyon that goes up through Kingston up to Antimony and Otter Creek Reservoir. Marysvale's back around this way. You got Monroe Mountain across the way. That out there in the far horizon is Boulder. This over here is like Barney Top, Powell Point. On down south that way. Turn around and look back up this way. You've got Holly, Delano, and the two Edna Peaks sticking up right there. And we are at 9.43 miles, 3,222 feet of climbing. Straight ahead, that's where we came up. We're gonna go off on this one. Guess what? We're gonna climb some more. Lonely little cattle guard way up here. We started in the bottom end of the South Foley and the Gold Hill Trail. Nice trail. I love old Forest Service trails that were built back in the day when lots of people hiked and rode horses and stuff. And then there's less and less people do that. They don't go anywhere, they can't go on the big side-by-sides. Oh, these trails just kind of fade into oblivion. They're still here. They're still on the maps. You can still follow them. They're still signed. Forest Service even still comes and clears them every year. But anybody uses them. And while they do trim, they do cut trees down, or clear off trees that come down from snow. They don't keep the brush clear. There's not enough traffic to keep the brush clear. Okay, I made it up that really steep stuff. We had to hike back up. Now we're up here. Taking our best guess is where the trail is. Now we're getting into some good trail up here. Took a while to find it. So right here, there's a trail fork. Heading down this way is the 10 Mile Creek Trail, and then the Gold Hill trail that we're on. Trail number 72 keeps going up this way. We'll save that one for another day, I think. How you doing, old friend? You doing good, bud? Oh, right, it's steep. Holy mackerel! We made it. There's the Skyline Trail. Woo! Yeah. There you go. There's the Skyline Trail. This is where we just come up, trail number 72. You can see a 10-mile creek trail, number 73. And then the Gold Hill trail, number 72. Holy frick. 4,817 vertical feet to get up here. No e-bike required. Detoured up the Skyline Trail just a little ways up to the Lake Stream area. So Lake Stream trailhead's just right down here, and this right here on the Skyline Trail, this is where I split the two different parts of Skyline Trail. We just detoured up here because there's water for the dogs, and I'm going to filter me a fresh bottle or two as well for the trip down, and refill dog bottles and stuff, and we'll be ready to make the long trip down. We're at 4,922 vertical feet. We made it all the way to 10,413 feet of elevation. Not too bad. How you doing, bud? Feel better now you got up here to the creek? Made it back along Skyline Trail, back to our old trail 72 here. Down we go. All that, almost 5,000 vertical feet that we get to go back down. The brakes are gonna earn their keep today. Nut job hike bikes there, bike all the way up something like this. That will be me. Out of it. Man, that's steep. It felt steep going up. It's definitely steep coming down too. Woo! Oh, glad I got the flat head angle on this bike. The longer fork makes all the difference.
My legs do not have a whole lot of climbing left in them, but they got a little. They're not done yet. I gotta climb a bit. This is a gorgeous trail. It's just really steep and rugged. Not built with mountain bikes in mind, that's for sure. But it is a beautiful trail. Oh, my legs are feeling it. I feel like we're over 5,000 vertical now. Good heavens. Come back down at all, I can hardly believe I actually made it all the way up all this. Granted, I was hiking most of all this, and it's way too steep. You can only pedal up it for so long before either your traction or your legs give out. Still, even hiking up this with the bike, that's a lot of freaking work. Yeah, good coming down though, that's fun. Love how good this little hardtail does. Alright, so we're back at the trail fork, 10 Mile Creek, off there to the right, and come back up this way to stay on the main trail number 42. Not very clear, but trust me, it's up there. Oh man, what an adventure. Back brake is complaining greatly about all this slow speed descending. I need to put a better rotor back there. I just got kind of a cheapy Shimano rotor back there. I've got an ice tech up front. It doesn't seem to have any problems. Oh hush. There's some gorgeous stretches of trail hidden deep down in here. Enough spring in the legs to bunny hop a little about 3-inch log. Love the elastin leaves on the ground. Oh. There's not much trail to work with along this stretch. Oof, let that fall down. Quite the little traverse across that hillside. Man. not gonna get over that one. Down to this stretch, there's not really a trail per se. Oh, it's just kind of a route. If you watch, there's these pine trees like this one right here on the left. They've got cut branches. Oh man, that's steep. Okay, pretty sure I had 0 brake pad left after riding down that. Yee! So freaking steep. Holy cow. Okie dokie. Woo! Right back to the road. Holy cow, that was nuts. Proper MinerBiker adventure in every way. Oh my heavens. Alright, so straight ahead, there's the way we come in. We're actually gonna loop around this other way. Hopefully my legs can make it up this one more hill. Like over here looking back into Cottonwood Creek. That's that ridgeline that we just descended down off of. Absolute insanity. Back to the main road. Pretty much all downhill from here. Long ways downhill. Little mine dump right there on the right. That road goes right pretty much through where the old mine was. Yeah. The old mine was right there. The mine dump's off over there. The road cuts right through it now. So flipping steep climb up. Steep go down. This is one of the steepest, like, well-maintained roads I've ever seen. There's the cabins, that old metal roof cabin down to the right, down in the trees, and then the old collapsed log one right here. Holy cow, these red maples are fantastic. There's some dug water. Yeah, most definitely earned it. Get your drink, wet and cool those paws. That's good doggies. Something here I didn't notice on the way up. I'm guessing this is a kiln, an old kiln of some kind. Probably might be for lime, might have been a little lime kiln. Also, possibly could have been a kiln for making charcoal out of the cedar, juniper wood. One of the two, probably either to make charcoal or for limestone. Interesting. Woohoo! What an epic adventure. Are you tired, bud? Are you just very tired? Some good running to get down all that, huh? That's a wrap. All total, it ended up being about 22 something miles. So not a huge distance, but like 5,550 something vertical feet. Just crazy. Yeah, look real quick. Yep. 5,453 vertical feet, 22.8 miles. Pretty crazy. But that was definitely quite the epic adventure. Cool to just explore a new area I hadn't been to before that I'd wanted to come see, and a little bit of mining stuff up there, which is always fun, which I love and can relate to very well. And then just riding that old trail and being able to connect it all the way up clear to the Skyline Trail that I've been on before, and then just epic coming all the way back down again and stuff. Holy cow, pretty sure both my brakes are pretty well toasted. My legs are pretty well toasted. Both dogs are pretty well toasted. So I think we'll call it good there for the day. Anyways, thanks everybody for watching. If you haven't already watched them, please check out the 2 videos from the Skyline Trail up there. Absolutely epic trail, one of my very favorite summer rides. And please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And if you have, I really appreciate it. It really helps out a lot. The subscriptions, liking the videos, commenting, sharing, all that good stuff helps YouTube's algorithms get it to more people and helps the channel grow. So thank you so much.
And thanks for watching. Keep digging up new places to ride.